And about relationships, because it's another very hot topic for people. What makes some people to attract the same type of partners and get into the same relationship patterns that are toxic or not fulfilling? What is the reason for that?
Well, relationships are like a magnet. If you chop the magnet in half and try to get only one side of the magnet, the other magnet's going to come with you. And so if you think you're going to get support without challenge, or nice without mean, or kind without cruel, or positive without negative, then you are quite immature, and you're making an assumption, which is a bit of a fantasy, you're going to get a one-sided relationship. When you're more mature, you realize that you get both. You know, if you meet somebody and you think they're always going to be one side and not the other, you're living in a delusion. Mm-hmm. They're going to be, if they have a set of values, and if you communicate in their values, they're nice as a pussycat. If you challenge their values, they can be mean as a tiger. So can you. So making sure you have realistic expectations on what relationships are about. It's there to teach you how to be authentic. And if all of a sudden, when somebody's supporting you and you get engaged and get infatuated with that, and you think, oh my God, I have my soulmate, I see more similarities than differences, and oh my God, I have it, then you're blind to the downsides. Mm-hmm. And then when you attract that other side of the magnet, you think, oh my God, this is toxic. Mm-hmm. Very commonly, people throw around the word tonic and toxic relationship, but those are just two poles of one magnet. When you actually have realistic expectations to get both, you don't label those, because you're not searching for one and attracting its opposite. You only label this toxic when you're actually looking for its opposite. When you embrace both sides of a relationship, you don't have this idea of tonic or toxic relationship. And just realize that whatever you're trying to run away from, you keep running into. Mm-hmm. So if you've had a wound and you've been escaping the wound looking for a one-sided magnet, the other side just keeps following you like a Jungian shadow. It keeps tracking it into your life. So take the wounds. That's why I have people to do the DeMartini method. Mm-hmm. To take those wounds, take those things they resented, the things that they would go, I never want to do that again. I despise that. I hate that. I want to avoid that. And go find out how it served you. Because the things that support you keep you juvenilely dependent, mm-hmm. and make you not grow up. And the things that challenge you make you precociously independent, make you grow up. And they found that relationships, maximum growth and development occurs at the border of that support and challenge, that tonic toxic, if you will. So change the labels, honor both sides, embrace both sides in yourself and others, and learn the art of communicating what they are dedicated to, what's important to them, and see how it helps you. If not, you're going to want to change them and want to fix them all the time and make them into your fantasy instead of honor them for who they are. But when you love them for who they are, they turn into who you love.
I love it because many people run away from relationships hoping to find the perfect,
the fantasy,
and then they don't take the time to see exactly what you said, what they need to balance in themselves in order to change their destiny.
When they find the benefits of the thing they thought was toxic and they find the drawbacks of its opposite, fantasy, and bring those back into balance, they find out what love is.